Very good morning, students. I hope you all are doing great and also revised your previous chapter. Today we are going to do our chapter 6, which is latest technological developments. इस चैप्टर के अंदर हम लोग पढ़ेंगे कि अभी रिसेंटली कौन कौन सी ऐसी डेवलपमेंट्स हैं जो टेक्नोलॉजी की फील्ड में हुई है. So without wasting any further time, let's start it. The name of a chapter is latest technological developments, and the topics which we will study in this lesson are: understand artificial intelligence, discover 3D printing technology, explore augmented and virtual reality, learn about the Internet of Things, which is IoT, and examine robotics process automation, which is RPA. Now there's a warm-up activity which says, can you name any VR devices? So it can be Meta Quest 3, which is a VR headset. Also, we have another example, PlayStation VR 2. Now, technology plays an ever increasing role in rapidly evolving world around us. New technologies emerge on a global scale daily, and to remain informed citizens, it is crucial that हम understand करते हैं latest technological developments. In this chapter, we shall explore some of these cutting edge advancements. So, first we need to know about what is artificial intelligence. So, AI is the field within computer science dedicated to creating intelligent computer systems जो emulate करते हैं हमारी human capabilities such as learning, reasoning, communication, vision, hearing and even sensation. तो AI power intelligent machines जो होती हैं वो offer करती है हमें assistance in our everyday lives, and it can be found in smartphones, automobiles, banks and countless other applications. कुछ key areas है जहाँ पे AI को apply किया जाता है, including the first is expert systems. तो ये interactive computer programs होते हैं designed to solve problems that would typically require the expertise of human specialists. Now ये जो systems हैं ये draw upon करते हैं एक knowledge base to emulate the decision making process of experts in particular fields. एक early example is Prospector, a system developed to analyze logical data and pinpoint mineral deposits. There is a question, how does AI impact our daily lives? तो AI हमारी daily lives को impact करता है in various ways, because now in our homes we are using AI enabled devices for our works. Now the next in this is natural language processing, which is NLP. Natural language processing investigate method है that enables computers to understand and process human language, both spoken and written. एक एग्जाम्पल एनएलपी का होता है स्पीच रिकॉग्निशन सॉफ्टवेयर जो ट्रांसक्राइब करता है स्पोकन वर्ड्स इनटू टेक्स्ट. नाउ वी हैव इंटेलिजेंट एजेंट्स. दीज आर सॉफ्टवेयर प्रोग्राम्स विद एम्बेडेड इंटेलिजेंस. ये ऑब्जर्व करते हैं वर्क पैटर्न्स को, आस्क करते हैं रेलेवेंट क्वेश्चंस एंड एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं टास्क ऑन यूजर्स बिहाफ. अ कॉमन एग्जांपल जो है इंटेलिजेंट एजेंट का वो होता है इन वेब ब्राउजर्स. व्हेन यू सर्च द इंटरनेट, जब भी आप कुछ सर्च करते हो, एक इंटेलिजेंट एजेंट गैदर करता है और फिल्टर करता है इंफॉर्मेशन यूजिंग योर ब्राउजर हिस्ट्री टू ऑफर द मोस्ट रेलिवेंट रिजल्ट्स. नाउ पैटर्न रिकॉग्निशन, ये जो टेक्नोलॉजी है ये इन्वॉल्व करता है इक्विपिंग सॉफ्टवेयर विद कैमरा या फिर सिमिलर इनपुट डिवाइसेस एंड प्रोग्रामिंग इट टू आइडेंटिफाई recurring patterns. Now, if then compares these observed patterns against those stored in a database, pattern recognition power technology जैसे facial recognition software, fingerprint scanner, video surveillance and automated voice recognition. Now we have robotics. Shaky was the first robot to navigate using AI. It was introduced in 1970. बहुत सारे robots हैं जो use करते हैं AI को, including Rosie and Roscoe, which are used in hospitals to dispense medication. Robodog, which does hip implant surgery. Roomba and Scuba, which can clean the floor, etc. इंटेलिजेंट एप्स यानी कि आई एप्स. इंटेलिजेंट एप्स कुछ एप्स होते हैं जो मोबाइल डिवाइसेस के लिए बिल्ड किए जाते हैं यूजिंग एआई एंड मशीन लर्निंग इन एन एफर्ट टू सिंप्लीफाई कॉमन चोर्स. ये इंक्लूड करते हैं स्टोरिंग, prioritizing emails, arranging meetings, documenting exchanges, content, etc. Chatbots are virtual assistants and are well-known AI application instances. There is an activity जहाँ पे आपको create करना है एक virtual shopping list using voice assistant app on a smartphone, showcasing AI's natural language processing capability. Now we have augmented reality and virtual reality. Even though the term augmented reality and virtual reality are used together, Here they are not the same thing. Augmented reality एक combination होता है virtual reality का and with actuality. तो AR यूज करता है टेक्नोलॉजी टू सुपर इम्पोज इंफॉर्मेशन जैसे साउंड, इमेजेस एंड टेक्स्ट ऑन विजिबल एनवायरनमेंट. डेवलपर्स प्रोड्यूस करते हैं इमेजेस विद इन प्रोग्राम्स दैट सीमलेसली integrate with real world content. Users are able to engage with virtual stuff in the actual environment and वो differentiate करते हैं between virtual and real content. AR is not a revolutionary technology. ये कोई revolutionary technology नहीं है. In 1990s, it was utilized in display panels for fighter aircraft. जो panel है वो display करता है information regarding the aircraft's altitude, heading and speed. Few years later, target objects were displayed on the panels. The Massachusetts Institute of Technology created Sixth Sense in 2009. It is a little pendant-like device जो combine करता है functions of camera, small projector, smartphones and mirrors. जो projector और camera है, they are connected to the user's pocketed mobile device. Visual information is projected onto physical surfaces जैसे walls and other objects by the projector. Using computer vision techniques, camera recognize and track the user hand movements. Google Glass, released in 2013, provide करता है early example of a wearable augmented reality which is AR interface, and ये innovate करता है devices takes the form of spectacles overlaying digital information onto the viewer's field of vision, enhancing their perception of the surrounding environment. Augment means to make greater in size या फिर amount. Majority of individuals adopt करते हैं augmented reality via smartphones and tablets. जो स्टार वॉक होता है सॉफ्टवेयर बाय V2 टेक्नोलॉजी, वो एनेबल करता है यूजर्स को टू पॉइंट देयर स्मार्टफोन या फिर टैबलेट कैमरा एट द नाइट स्काई एंड व्यू द नेम ऑफ स्टार्स एंड प्लैनेट्स सुपर imposed on the images. Lyre is another software that leverages the smartphone's GPS position and camera to gather information about the user's surroundings. The application then display information regarding nearby restaurants, shops, and points of interest. Disney Research created an AR coloring book. After coloring a character in a book, user open करता है application on the device. Application use करता है camera को to detect the colored character. Program also employ करता है augmented reality to render the character in 3D on the screen. नाउ वर्चुअल रियलिटी में एक यूजर इंटरैक्टिव वर्चुअल एनवायरनमेंट को क्रिएट किया जाता है इन द रियल. इट इज डिफरेंट फॉर द यूजर टू डिसर्न बिटवीन द एक्चुअल एंड द वर्चुअल. पीपल मस्ट वेयर HMD यानी कि हेड माउंटेड डिस्प्लेस और अ VR हेडसेट जैसे Oculus Rift या फिर गूगल कार्डबोर्ड और बोथ VR एंड AR. Each eye has its own video display panel on the headset. ये प्रोड्यूस करता है impression of depth. Additionally, headphones and gloves can be worn to experience VR and AR. जो हेडफोन है वो प्रोड्यूस करता है stereophonic या फिर even three-dimensional sound, giving the impression that you are hearing noises not just close to your ears but also in various locations all around you. जो ग्लव्स है दे हैव सेंसर्स दैट अट्रैक्ट योर हैंड मूवमेंट्स. ये जो टेक्नोलॉजी और सॉफ्टवेयर है ये प्रोवाइड करता है इंटरैक्टिव सेंसरी एक्सपीरियंसेस कंपेरेबल टू द रियल वर्ल्ड इवेंट्स. नाउ AR and VR both present the user with a fully impressive experience. ये जो टेक्नोलॉजीज हैं ये फाइंड करते हैं अपना ग्रेटेस्ट एप्लीकेशन इन एंटरटेनमेंट, स्पोर्ट्स, गेमिंग, क्लोज आई टू आई इंटरेक्शन एंड शॉपिंग असिस्टेंस. Now imagine sitting at home and pursuing a London store where you can see and touch the products that you wish to purchase. ये जो टेक्नोलॉजी है ये also employ है in the classroom. Imagine being a participant in historical fight or an anatomy student in real life. You can truly feel the battle and even touch the organs. Now you must not forget that जो voyage होता है virtual reality का वो begin हुआ था in 1990 with a Nintendo boy, but it never really caught on. Now the situation appears to be different as AR/VR experiences have become more accessible and less expensive. In addition, a great deal है more to choose from, and we all are connected at least via our smartphone. वर्चुअल रियलिटी सिमुलेटर डिवाइसेस मिमिक करते हैं बिहेवियर ऑफ फिजिकल या फिर एब्स्ट्रैक्ट सिस्टम्स इन ट्रेनिंग। जो वीआर सिमुलेशन टेक्नोलॉजी है वो हेविली यूटिलाइज्ड है एंड दे आर यूज्ड फॉर बस ड्राइवर्स एंड पायलट ट्रेनिंग। Surgeons can hone their abilities for simulating operations on digital patients, while architects जो हैं वो generate करते हैं walkthrough models of their projects. The treatment of autistic children and phobias can be created with VR therapy. Now we have Internet of Things, which is IoT. ये currently एक buzzword है around the globe. It is a system of interconnected computing devices, mechanical machines, and digital machines for the creation of virtual network, जहाँ पे एक monitoring center assure करता है everything in functioning properly. Each connected device यहाँ पे उसके पास एक unique identifier होता है and वो automatically send करता है data over the network. कनेक्टेड डिवाइसेस जो हैं वो कलेक्ट और शेयर करते हैं इंफॉर्मेशन रिगार्डिंग देयर यूसेज एंड ऑपरेटिंग एनवायरनमेंट। ये जो डिवाइस है वो इंक्लूड करता है इनटू योर स्मार्टफोन्स, रेफ्रिजरेटर्स, टेलीविजन्स एंड वॉशिंग मशीन्स अमंग अदर्स। यू हैव लाइकली हर्ड अबाउट स्मार्ट सिटीज। आईओटी अलाउ करता है फॉर ऑप्टिमाइजेशन ऑफ वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम्स, ट्रैफिक सिस्टम्स, एनर्जी कंजर्शन। IoT गैजेट्स इंक्लूड करते हैं लाइट बल्ब that can be turned on using a smartphone app, motion sensors या फिर smart thermostat at your business and a linked street light. In 1999, Neil Cross famously stated the planet Earth will do an electronic skin in 21st century. It will utilize the internet as a framework to transmit and maintain its experience. Internet of Things IoT idea has incredible promise in numerous enterprises and industries. The Mimo monitor एक new type of child monitor है जो provide करता है parents with real time information on their baby's respiration, skin temperature, body posture and activity level on their smartphones in order to detect SIDs, which is sudden infant death syndrome. So using a wearable alarm button and other wireless sensor installed in the home, आप मॉनिटर कर सकते हो एक एल्डरली फैमिली मेंबर को। बी क्लोज सिस्टम कैन मॉनिटर योर लव्ड वंस डेली रूटीन एंड वो प्रोवाइड करता है यू प्रिंटिंग पीस ऑफ माइंड फॉर देयर सेफ्टी एंड नोटिफाइंग यू ऑफ एनी सिग्निफिकेंट डेविएशन फ्रॉम देयर टिपिकल रूटीन। स्मार्ट थर्मोस्टेट्स जैसे नेस्ट यूज सेंसर्स रियल टाइम वेदर फोरकास्ट एट योर होम, actual activities throughout the day to lower your monthly energy consumption by up to 30%, maintaining your comfort and offering to reduce your utility expenses. IoT is established in expanding. ये possible है to create numerous new utilities with extensive functionality that will transform our life. Imagine driverless cars and a traffic system monitored automatically by IoT sensors, resulting in zero accidents. Now, in the realm of IoT, our only limitation is our own imagination. तो 3D प्रिंटिंग या फिर थ्री डायमेंशनल प्रिंटिंग एक टेक्नोलॉजी होती है दैट वाज क्रिएटेड एट MIT यानी कि मैसेच्यूसेट्स इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी। ये इन्वॉल्व करता है क्रिएटिंग अ टेंजिबल थिंग फ्रॉम अ थ्री डायमेंशनल फिजिकल मॉडल यूजिंग 3D डिजिटल डेटा ऑन अ कंप्यूटर। हम कंस्ट्रक्ट करते हैं यहाँ पे 3D स्ट्रक्चर्स बाय एडिंग लेयर्स या फिर मटेरियल which might be polymers, metals, concrete, or even plant and human tissue. Now, 3D printing bridges the gap between thoughts and images on a page या फिर computer and their production in a practical three-dimensional world. प्रिंसिपल यूज जो होते हैं 3D प्रिंटिंग के वो इंक्लूड करते हैं एजुकेशन। ये कॉमनली यूटिलाइज्ड है इन द एजुकेशन इंडस्ट्री। ये प्रिपेयर करता है स्टूडेंट्स को फॉर फ्यूचर बाय अलाउइंग देम टू कंस्ट्रक्ट प्रोटोटाइप्स विदाउट द नीड फॉर स्पेशलाइज्ड इक्विपमेंट या फिर सब्सटेंशियल लेबर। ये ऐड करता है पीपल इन डिजाइनिंग एंड क्रिएटिंग टेंजिबल models. Now, rapid prototyping RP method, it is used to develop models for rapid product testing. Prior to mass production, 3D printing can be classified as an RP technique. Now, medicine, in recent years, 3D printing applications have developed exponentially in the field of medicine. They range from bioprinting, in which biological elements जैसे cell and growth hormones are fused to generate tissues जैसे structures जो mimic करते हैं अपना natural counterparts to prosthetic and other medical equipments. Prostheses may be modeled, personalized, and manufactured rapidly and for less money. Construction 3D printing is frequently employed in the construction sector. Model homes can be created in a single day. Now, art and jewelry. The advent of 3D printing allowed jewelries या फिर ज्वेलर्स to explore with non-traditional designs that were not achievable with conventional techniques. So using 3D printing materials जैसे PLA यानी कि polylactic acid filament, gold or platinum, it is now feasible to create one of a kind exclusive items या फिर bespoke jewelry at a lower cost. ये जो technology है has inspired artists throughout the globe. Using 3D printing on metal, artists are able to produce exquisite work of art. Do you know there are numerous 3D printing techniques? एक है direct 3D printing जो utilize करता है inject technology को to build a solid object by emitting gases and polymers. Binder 3D printing ये utilize करता है nozzles and two materials that act as glue when combined. Multi-jet modeling MJM एक technique है that uses many materials to create an item. Fused deposition modeling which is FDM and ये process है similar to direct 3D printing that is patented. Now photopolymerization, it is a laser beam emitting ultraviolet lights turns liquid plastic drops into solids, so creating a three-dimensional object. In addition हम utilize करते हैं selective deposit lamination SDL, direct metal laser sintering DMLS and electronic beam melting which is EBM processes. Now RPA यानी कि robotic process automation. The vast majority of jobs in every business consist करते हैं repetitive operations that can be automated. Now RPA या फिर robotic process automation enable करता है business को to automate process that were previously performed by humans across all applications and systems. RPA aim करता है to automate process previously performed by people यानी कि जो टास्क पहले लोग कर चुके हैं उसको ऑटोमेट करने के लिए हम इसका यूज करते हैं. Robotic automation makes use of current IT infrastructure without requiring complex system connections. Now RPA can automate virtually anything. Workload, infrastructure, and back office operations can be labor intensive. Robots are capable of interacting with applications, websites, and portals. The RPA is a software application जो run करता है desktop, laptop या फिर mobile device पे of an end user. It is actually a series of commands carried out by robots in accordance with a set of business principles. So there is a question, what is the main purpose of RPA? Answer this question at your own as I explain you now. Applications of RPA in various industries are detailed in the following table. जैसे healthcare में patient registration and billing, insurance में claim processing, clearance, premium information, telecom में service order management, quality check, in travel, ticket booking, passenger details accounting, banking and financial services, activation of cards, checking frauds, manufacturing and retail, bills of material, calculation of sales. These are just few examples of how technology is getting better and better all around us. There is a fun time जहाँ पे आपको डिजाइन करना है खुद का एक ड्रीम स्मार्ट होम using IoT devices. Draw a list out devices that you would include and how they would make your life easier. Let's revise the chapter. Artificial intelligence simulate करता है human intelligence को. Augmented reality enhance करता है real world with digital elements. Virtual reality create करता है immersive virtual environments. Internet of Things connect करता है everyday device को to the internet. 3D printing build करता है object layer by layer from digital models. Robotic process automation automate करता है routine task. AI applications include करते हैं expert systems and natural language processing. VR and AR technologies का use किया जाता है in training, education and entertainment. Let's do the exercise. First is tick the correct option. Which technology is used the internet as a skeleton? So here the correct answer is IoT. What does RPA stands for? Robotic process automation, which is a form of 3D printing technology, direct metal laser string. AI's ability to understand human speech is called recognition. What device is an example of AR technology? Google Glass. Now we have matched the following. AI simulates human intelligence. IoT connect devices over the internet. VR create immersive environments. 3D printing builds objects layer by layer. And RPA automates routine tasks. Now we have true false. 3D printing was invented in 1990s. True. IoT devices can be controlled through smartphones. True. Virtual reality requires a physical connection to the real world. False. RPA software operates without human intervention. True. All AI applications require internet access. False. So students, this was your complete chapter. I hope it is clear to you. Do revise your chapter once again and also learn your exercise. I will see you in your next video with next chapter. Till then, take care. Bye bye.